Good morning, everybody. Today we're here in Norfolk coast. It's a pretty morning. It's forecasted to be sunny pretty much all day. So we thought that we would come and see. There's a lot of beautiful little villages here, and there's perfect beaches. There's something for everybody. So I'm sure you can find something for yourself. We parked here at Wells next to the sea. There's a big car park here by the beach. It's quite early, so it's not full yet. Today, car parking charge was $13.50. That allows us to stay here all day. It's quite good. There's a beach cafe. Opens at some point. It's not open yet. Then there's toilets. And of course there's the beach. So here we go. Let's explore it a bit. Let's see what we can find today. Okay, so there was a bit of a hill up from the car park. You can then start seeing what is here. So we've got a big lifeboat station with visitor center and a shop. There's a little board for tourist information. And of course, there's the beach. So we're gonna go to the beach soon. But before that, I wanna show you guys the village. The actual Wells next to sea is that way. There's a coastal path here that you can walk all the way to the village. It's 20 to 30 minute walk, depending a bit on how fast you're walking. There's lovely sailing boats here, right by it. And look at the scenery. It is so pretty. Incredibly pretty. It's a beautiful morning here, and as you can see, it's not just the birds that are up. People are going canoeing, and then there is also fishermen. Well, at least one man doing fishing. What I'm gonna do next is walk towards the town so that you guys can see how it looks like up in the walkway. So here we go. There seems to be two walkways up here. You can take the higher or the lower path, and they both are pretty much just a straight road to Wells next to the sea. There's some mooring for the boats. and at the moment it's about 8:30 in the morning, so there's quite a lot of people outside enjoying it before it gets too hot. The high tide today is around 10 o'clock, and in this area it's quite shallow. So what happens is that the tide will come higher, but then when it starts going down, it goes down quite far. Some early morning joggers there, dog walkers. Such a lovely morning. Walking down this lower walkway, you sort of feel closer to the sea and the birds and all that. If you actually go higher up, you get that slightly better view. There we go. And you can also see the road that leads to the main car park. Just give you a panoramic view of how it looks here. A couple of options. You can do what I've done here and come up to the RNLI lifeboat station and then turn left. There's a little bit of a hill here to go over. So this is one of the paths. You can also, from the car park, take to the left. There's a bit of a foresty area there. It says dog area, so I would say that if you've got a dog, use the shadowy path to get to the beach. And here, I'll stop a little bit to show you the scenery again. Another little coach watch station here, and then it does say here, beware that there is fast incoming tide. So as I mentioned earlier, it is quite a shallow beach. You do need to be careful. Tide does come in very fast. There's a little ramp here. We just missed the lifeboat. So be aware when you're approaching from this side, it actually has a sign here that says no dogs. So if you have a dog, you're going to need to approach the beach from the foresty side. Okay, so there's a little walkway here. Let's go over. And now you can already start seeing there's a magnificent sandy beach. Perfect for a hot day. Little beach huts. Little beach huts as far as the eye can see. And I think if you approach the beach from the forest, you'll either come out somewhere around the beach huts or completely at the other end. If you like to go swimming, please stay inside the yellow buoys that you can see here. So here we've come to the area where there's beach huts. It's lovely and there's a lot of them. Beach is getting busier and busier all the time. There's more people coming in. Just gonna do a little bit of a walk. So this is the time when the tide is highest, and as you can see there's still a lot of beach left for people to camp out and enjoy. Soon the tide will start going down, and then as the afternoon comes and there will be more people heading to the beach, there will also be more beach for them to camp on. Today the weather forecast was a bit of an overcast, and as you can see in the beginning when I started this vlog, the weather was quite sunny, and now we've got some clouds, but to be honest, considering that it's going to be a very hot day, this is probably a good thing for everybody. There's less chance for people to burn themselves. So walking around a bit, I have now found the other entry point to the beach from the car park. So if you go for the route, onto the route where most of the dog walkers come, you can similarly walk up and see the beach down below. I've already seen several water points for the dogs, which is brilliant. They seem to be filled up with water, so not just an empty bowl, which is good. There we go. There's another lifeguard station, and again the same warning: beware, because the tide comes up fast. And as you start coming down, you can see there are instructions, so people with dogs go to the left, people without dogs can go to the right. So the beach is a bit divided for everybody. There we go, and there is one of those filled up buckets. So I've been walking quite a long time now, and I still have not reached the other end of this beach. It seems to be going on and on. And as you can see, the other end of this beach, which is the furthest of the RNLI station, it's quite shallow, so even people that are quite far away, you can see they're just knee deep or even just ankle deep there in the water. And this is the area where the dogs can come and play. There we go. The sun started shining again, and it's absolutely lovely. I've now reached the far end of the beach. It's very big, slightly more little stones in the sand than in the other end, but still a very, very nice beach. From this end you can see a very good, or you can get a very good idea of the whole beach. This is truly one of the best beaches seen in this country. Well worth coming to see. Just remember the name of the place. Wells next the sea. On this beach you can choose, do you want to be where everybody else is? Or do you want to come here in a bit calmer end? I also saw that there were some people walking on the other side of the trees, so I think that there might be some kind of coastal walking paths that you can follow if that is your kind of thing. Okay, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a little leisurely walk to the other end of the beach. The beach is deceivingly long, so the walk ended up being a bit longer than what I expected. So final views of the beach. So as you can see now, the tide is considerably lower, and all this part that was covered by the sea, it's now just a sandy beach, and there's a small piece here for people to swim in. A lovely day today, but the weather's now turned cooler, so we're little by little heading home.